we will be launching Operation Stay Alert, and that's a statewide traffic enforcement aimed at heightening the awareness of the fatal 5 dangers on our roads. And they include drink and drug driving, speed, fatigue, distraction, and not wearing seatbelts and helmets. So this is going to be a high visibility, high profile operation, and it will involve up to 1,200 of our Highway Patrol officers in up to 500 cars throughout the whole state. And not only will we be on major traffic routes, but we will also be on country roads. We will also be targeting known drink driving hotspots and other road safety hotspots, and we will be targeting high risk times. We will also have mobile and static random breath testing and random drug testing over the Queen's Birthday long weekend. And we are particularly concerned about the drug driving that we are seeing on our roads, with now a statistic of 1 in 13 who are tested now being charged for driving under the influence of a drug. We are very, very concerned about that. And already this year, so sadly and tragically, we've had 146 people killed on our roads. That's 146 families and friends and workmates who have had to go through the horror of road trauma. And yet the message is clearly not getting through to many of our people who use the roads. We are seeing people still getting picked up every day for drinking and driving. We are seeing 55 people a day being charged with that offence, even though we know, and we keep saying, for all those people who are killed on our roads, 30% of those have drink driving as a factor. And we are also still seeing people drive to excessive speeds, drive inappropriately on our roads. And again, time and time again, we tell people to slow down. We know for those who are killed on our roads, 40% have speed as a factor. So the message is for everybody who's getting into a car, using the road this Queen's Birthday long weekend, please drive to the conditions, drive to the appropriate speed, put down the mobile phone, don't get distracted by the GPS or the music in your car. Make sure you're well rested and make sure that you don't drink and drive. It only takes a split second for somebody's life to change forever. You do not want to be the person who causes the death of an innocent person on our road. So the message is very clear this long weekend: stay alert. Thank you.
I can tell you from 22 years experience, I've pulled far more bodies out of cars from accidents that were completely avoidable and unnecessary. I now stand here as the Minister saying that the New South Wales Police Force are doing everything we can to prevent deaths on our roads and the significant impacts that has on the individual, on the families and on community. I'm asking, for God's sake, please, when you put your car into gear this June long weekend, stay alert and put your brain into gear and think about the consequences of what can happen through an act of speeding, distraction from a mobile phone, the irresponsible decision to drink and drive. Please just don't do it. The consequences are great. I'm still haunted by a number of accidents I attended to, and that grief and that anguish stays with the officers that attend forever. If you can avoid that and do the right thing for not only your own sake, but for the sake of others, I strongly encourage you to do that. Please stay alert this June long weekend.